Hello, everyone. Welcome on into another Monday Live with the Whiskey Crusaders. I am Will.
And I'm Matt.
Today we're joined by Erik, fellow whiskey sommelier, all-around badass and friend. He is going to take us through, he and Matt put together a big old list of Alexander Murray produced products. These are products that Alexander Murray sourced and released. Some are at 40%, some are quite a bit higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be sipping through a whole bunch of different age statements, a whole bunch of different distilleries, but all put out by Alexander Murray.
Yeah, we have way more than this. Alexander Murray, we figured 10 was good for the night. We didn't want to do 30, so I chose to go with this one. It was, I think, a good start. We get multiple streams out of the deal. Just add water, head to bed at the stream. There you go. All right, see who's in the chat. Let's see. We got Mike Franklin, got John Kranz, we got Donnie the Linux Cat. It's good to see you in here. Let's see. We've got Eric Waite, Whiskey Studies, and Pinch Hitter Jim. We checked out both their channels. We got Zach, I know is another fellow sommelier. Let's see who else is in here. I think that's everybody seen so far. I know these people had some Amroot in their glass so far. Some Kirkland 24 got killed off. Ooh, moved on to Starlight Bourbon Finish and Sherry. Very nice. We have a Starlight Finish in bourbon. I think someone named Will might have drank it, though. That was a sherry cask, I believe. I don't know where it went. This is why we can't leave nice things with Will. He's like, hey, Zopher, good to see you. And Andy. In fact, Andy sent us a very special gift that came today in the mail. He sent us an awesome sample, which we're reviewing on Sunday. This coming Sunday is Hypernova from Ardbeg, which I'm super excited that me and Will will be doing. Sarah wants nothing to do with that, so I don't have to worry about that at all. So, yeah, really, it's 170 ppm, so I'm super excited about that. Yeah, I know. Super awesome. So we'll be getting to that one there soon. 8-year 80 laws, really? I didn't know they had an 8-year yet. I always seen the 6 as the highest. That's very cool. Hey, D&D, good to see you there. Yes, the Glen Shield 15 is in the bottles we're having tonight there, Dean. So Erik will tell you a little about what he found out, some things about it, which I didn't know because I knew it wasn't a real distillery, but I didn't know about what Erik did the research and found out what it was. So I am good with that. So third of the 4 Starlight Sherry. Well, very nice. All right, we need to put some whiskey in our glass, and we'll let Erik take it away here. We're going to start with the Tobermory 19-year up from the beautiful Isle of Mull up there, which is where they make Lecheg, which is one of our favorites. Hey, Adam, good to see you there.
Do a little quick history on
so
Alexander
we'll let Erik.
Murray as well.
Yeah, he'll be perfect.
Yeah, a little history on Alexander Murray. It's not Scotch at all. They're from California. Los Angeles, West LA, basically, but they're it's named after the owner, Steve Lipp's great uncle, who got him into whiskey without an E in that, and it's based up on Bluebird Drive in Calabasas, California, somewhere in Western LA. And they are the ones who sell most of their stuff to Costco, which turns it into Kirkland products. Mm-hmm. And that's where our Kirkland signature label comes from. Kirkland, of course, is the name of one of the town that they first started working at, of Kirkland up in Washington State. But that's where it all comes from, it's Alexander Murray. And as long as they have some stuff, they blend it. And they put it out, and that becomes a Kirkland stuff. This stuff is the individual distillery stuff. And as far as we can tell, the pattern that they have is if it's a white label, it's about 40 or 43%. If it's got a black label on it, that usually means it's a particular unusual cask of some sort, or at least a singular cask. And then the red labels are the cask strength ones. So interesting mix that this Californian guy is doing here. But Tobermory is a distillery that's been around officially since 1798, but they went through some ups and downs, and they are up in the islands. They're an islands region product. They're up on the island of Mull. Their current form started really in 1993, so it's a relatively new, modern distillery. They have the peated version, which of course is Lecheg. And the unpeated version is the Tobermory that we're going to be trying. We're going to be trying what year is it?
So this one is from 1994. This is a 19-year from Tobermory. So the cool thing about Alexander is a lot of these are distilleries you can't really find outside of blends. Now they do put some of these out. They have the 10, the 12 that you can find in a product that's made by them, but I bought this well before either one was ever available on the market. So it's one of those ones. I also say hi to Ben Demon Hunter. I know came in here. Our buddy Eric. Erickson's in there now. And Adam Free got a 19-year Tam, dude. That should be very nice. That's awesome. Of course they'll be baking for the kiddies there, Donnie. That would be rude, I think, otherwise.
An interesting thing about Tobermory is it's owned by Distel, which is the same company that owns Bunnahabhain.
Ah.
It's kind of amazed at that. It's apparently a really nice town to visit up in Mull, and a really nice visitor center. It's becoming quite a tourist attraction up there now, too.
We might know someone from that town.
Yeah.
Erik, can you show me the red label? I see the black label. I see the white label up there on Matt's counter. Can you show me one of the red labels?
Okay.
Sure. And there's what a cash strength is going to be, this color label. And, of course, the giant words that say cash strength under the dead giveaway. So, there are a few of them. Like I said, we only pulled a few for this evening.
We figured that out about 20 minutes ago, so...
They're pretty, though. So it's all good.
I was at my goddaughter's play this evening. I have not had a chance to make bacon today. The kiddies are going to be very, very sad.
Have we ever done a stream without bacon, Will? Has that even ever happened? I don't think it's ever happened. Like, legitimately. I think that's a first ever. There's no bacon. Man, your poor cat's going to be so sad. Wow. Of course we need more Erics. There's lots of Erics. So there always is.
We're Vikings, we invade. We take over.
Oh, that's cool about Calgary. It's named from Isle Mole. They have a Calgary beach. Oh, very cool in Isle Mole. Very nice. I did not know that. Oh, Ilium. Good to see you there, Ilium.
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did wrong.
Don't know. The world is rock, no bacon. Well, you never see the burn in Georgia. Interesting. Good news. We do have the Linkwood 19, so we can vicariously tell you what it tastes like. Hopefully you will be able to find one sometime in the near future. I don't know if you have a Total Wine near you or not, Dean, but I know that they still occasionally will show up there.
Yeah.
So you might check back and forth at Total Wine.
And also, some of them are sold through Trader Joe's. Not all Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's in states that allow liquor sales in the bigger places. By the way, as I understand it, there are 33 states that allow that Costco basically, or Kirkland basically can sell in. And unfortunately, Texas is one of the 17 where they cannot. So they're killing us down here.
Because we're stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Eric says he lose the bacon background for the night because he failed. That's so weird to see that background. We haven't used that background in forever.
There it goes.
It's freaking me out. Oh, you see those treasures. Hey, Roscoe, good to see you there. There's Shane from Storytime. Good to see you as well. All right, so what are you thinking of this here?
I love this. This is super salty, briny. It reminds me of like an old Pulteney, but this has more. I want to call it like
note too.
Phenolic. I want to call it like I'm getting more of like a fungal mushroom,
and like
funkiness, like from Campbelltown.
Yeah, it's like wet spinach and seaweed. Yeah, that nice briny. Even a little bit of bacon, even like bacon fat.
Yeah.
Wet spinach. How did you? That's exactly right.
Yeah, I've done this many times.
Man.
I
was
might
not in Somm 1 class.
No, that was not in the Somm 1 class.
That's a great.
Yeah, there's a meaty umami to this. I almost get like a soy sauce.
Oh yeah, totally. That saltiness from the soy sauce, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, this would probably be really good with like sushi. We have to do a sushi and whiskey night. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we really do. I know a couple of good places to get our hands on some really good and really fresh sushi, so we can probably make that happen. Yeah, the cats are over here investigating my fingers, like sniffing me, like, what is happening? Why is there no wonderful smell coming from these things, sir? You're muted.
The girls are fighting, so we might have some back and forth of muting in the next few minutes. So we got that going. Hey, Scott, how's it going? There's Dustin from Top Shelf. Good to see you. If you haven't checked out Dustin, you'll check out his as well.
Fun times, fun times.
All right.
I like this. For being 40%, it's still rich and viscous. This is 19 years old, though, you said. So it's not super surprising that it's as rich and viscous as it is. But for being chill filtered, I kind of don't expect as much from them. So when I do get one that is rich and big and viscous on the mouth, I enjoy the heck out of it. I still think that this leaves something to be desired. I still don't think that this is as good as it could be at 46, but
yeah, I'm sure, because I've got the 10 and the 12 with a regular Tobermory, which we have not reviewed. We will review at some point in time for you guys. I know we'll review the Chake for you guys, the regular 10, which me and Will both love a lot, but it's fun times. It says so Dustin says, tune in Wednesday for our most legendary expensive bottle review yet. Oh, that should be interesting.
Ooh.
I bet it's Mannochmore. So
it's got to be something in that price tier, right? $22,
yeah, at least $10. Yeah, how many thousands of dollars will it be, Dustin? That's the real question. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Not much comfort there. That good.
That's tasty. That's a fun way to start off the evening.
Absolutely. All right. Next one moving on to is 21-year Cragganmore from 1993. So you think about these. These were made when I was in elementary school, which is so much fun.
21-year-old Cragganmore. It sounds delicious. This is another 40%er. I don't know if you could tell by the label, that white label, but this is another 40%er. Like Matt said, 21 years old, and this was actually put out by Alexander Murray. Are all the ones that we're doing tonight were put out by Alexander Murray?
Yes.
So none of these are going to be like the Costco blends or anything like that?
No, these are all Alexander Murray's directly. Correct.
Independent bottlings of, we assume single casks, but we don't guarantee that these are single casks. These could be a blend of, 2-3 barrels of 17-year-old, or in this case, 21-year-old.
The black label one.
It is funny. Dean's right though. Back in the day, the old cask strength, you're right. They were the same cream co label. The Highland Park 13 is cask strength. That came out. Oh my gosh, that bottle's like 2014, maybe something like that. That's an old bottle.
And Cragganmore is obviously a space cider. It's generally noted throughout the industry for some pretty good complexity, even though the standard one that we see is just a 12-year-old. It's still very well regarded for some very.
You're muted, Eric. Sorry. You're going to have to give it just a second while the girls calm the heck down for just a moment. Matt even may need to step away for this one because we can't have all that noisy coming in on the stream tonight. This smells really delicious too, and this one actually smells more sherry influenced. I'm getting much more like berries and cream, strawberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, and then all those barley markers come flying in with the toasted oatmeal. Hay, granola bar. This one smells delicious as well. And taste it too. I don't get the depth of age nearly as much on this one as I did on the last. This is 4 years older than the last product we just sipped on, but on the palate, to me, maybe it's just 2 years older. Just 2 years older. Sorry.
Sorry about that. There was insanity with that. Hey, Bourbon, just see you haven't checked out Bourbon. Don't check out that. Wow, Zach, you weren't born in '93. Wow, that's scary. 5 years out of college for Donnie. Yeah, I was in 5th grade in 1993.
Yeah, the Cragganmore is noted for its complexity. It does start out with a lightly peated malt. Much of the character from it comes from, they've got some very unusually shaped stills in there. That would be a place I'd really like to see, just to look at what those stills look like. And we're getting a lot of that meatiness from the worm tubs. They're one of the great worm tub, one of the remaining, I think, 17 worm tub distilleries in use right now. And it's supposed to be on a really beautiful estate, the distillery itself. So a really nice destination place to visit if you can get by there. They're known for being very rich, meaty, citrus notes, spice, and fruit notes as well. And of course, it's owned by Diageo.
No, that's lovely.
Let's hope that's the end of it.
I don't think so. I think they didn't go to karate tonight because of the storm. We were getting hailed on, so I turned the car around, and I could only see about 5 feet in front of me. So they didn't have their energy out today, so they're probably going to beat the hell out of each other. So that's pretty fun.
There's going to be a karate class inside of the room here shortly.
That's about what's about to happen in there. Hey, Richard, how's it going? Good to see you there down at Somm 3. Good times. Yeah, this is good stuff. I like Cragganmore a lot. I don't think we've ever really talked to or even had Cragganmore on the show, to be honest with you. I don't think we have. So
I don't dislike this. I just don't think it's as complex as the last one we had, the Tobermory. What would you call it?
Mm-hmm. Tobermory's right.
I really enjoyed that one. I thought that one had a much bigger, more complex palette to it.
Yeah.
Halloween desolation in the front yard. Yeah, I'll put my kids out there and do that. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, but I do like the spiciness. It's like a Christmas cake to me. This one's got a lot of spice to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a little watery in the finish. It doesn't have, like I said, the meatiness of the Tobermory, which they're both at 40%. But yeah, I think we're just in general like that profile better. But still good. I think I've got some hidden away, some cast strengths. I think it's a Gordon MacPhail, like a 19-year Cragganmore that's somewhere around here. I don't know exactly where it is at the moment, but I know Logan brought that back for me from one of his Kentucky trips. It's good stuff, though. All right. Well, the only terrible one, really? Interesting, Jason. That is too bad to hear that. I don't know. See, Eric doesn't realize this game we play where we only finish part of the thing and we dump in there, but it's all good.
Too darn good, man.
All right, so let's see. We're going to move on to Glentauchers. So Eric apparently really likes this one. So yeah, this is Glentauchers, 22-year, 1996.
Somebody left that at Somm 1 in the kitchen the first time I was down there, and I just flipped my wig over that one. Drove all over the place to find that bottle, and I've been enjoying it ever since. Had to save a little bit for this event here, but absolutely love this one.
Well, I'm excited because I haven't had Glentauchers in a long time.
Glentauchers is not one that's ever been on my radar that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I've probably never given it to you, to be honest. I know I've got a couple, but not this one in particular.
Anybody follows Ralphie, it's one of Ralphie's absolute favorites. He just raves about it. You can only pretty much get it through the independents. It's once or twice it's been done by Flora and Fauna, but that's as close as it's ever got to an official release. It's a Speyside right near the town of Keith. It's a beautiful granite distillery. If you're into architecture, it was actually designed by Charles Doig, who is known for some pretty creative stuff, and it was actually built in 1898, so it's got to be a real pretty facility. It's considered one of the 1890s gang when everything was going fantastic for Scotch at that point, and then there was the big crash at the end of the 1890s, but this one was built at that time, and just a real beauty. It is known for being light and flowery. The blends really like it for that reason. You'll see it in Buchanan's, Black and White, and Valentine's to this day, and it's owned by Pernod Ricard right now.
Nice. I do like both the Buchanan's and Valentine's, so sounds good to me. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, if you can find another independent bottle, like a cast strength version of Cragganmore, I would highly suggest picking that up if you find one. Oh, this smells nice.
This is, like you said, very floral, very honeysuckle, honey.
Honeysuckle completely on that one. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and even into some greenery, like vegetables, like asparagus water. Even into like cucumber.
Oh, definitely cucumber. Absolutely.
It's cucumber, but it's got us like a chili spice that's been added to it.
Ooh.
And some of the interesting things I thought about this too was the heat source for the distillery. It's heavy fuel oil, so it's basically direct fire.
Interesting.
And believe it or not, they get their malt from Molson Coors.
That's awesome.
Who would have thought the Americans sneak in? You know?
That's funny.
Not your personal pre-made asparagus water. I'm talking about cooked asparagus water.
Yes,
Water
that's a
like
plus.
cooked
No one wants to pee
asparagus.
in their whiskey. That sounds terrible. Oh, Dustin, that's good. I did not know that, Dustin. Interesting. That there was an official 20-year cash. Huh, okay. Let's see if I can find that. See if it's still around. Oh, it smells nice.
Love that. You see why it's so low in the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, again, back to the richness and depth of flavor for 40%. That's incredible.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's rose water and periwinkles and super floral. Black pepper.
Almost old lady perfume floral.
Yeah, it really is. Ooh, some Glentauchers signatory cash drink. I think I've got a 16-year Glentauchers, but I think that's Gordon MacPhail as well. That's in there. It's an old, like this weird off-colored blue. I don't know if I have any signatories. I might. I don't know. There's lots of stuff that's old from signatory sitting around here. Who knows? Anything is possible. Too many things to know. Oh, I like that.
That's just beautiful.
That's really good. So, I guess the conclusion is if you find Glentauchers, pick it up.
Yeah. Yep. Even at 40%, it's worthy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. This blend tonight should be amazing.
For real, right?
Should be quite the blend.
So far, the youngest thing in it has been 19 years old.
Yep.
Darn. All right. Now we're moving on to a 24-year Strathmill. Now we do move up to for 43% from 1992. So another beautiful, mostly goes in the blends, and I'll let Erik tell us a little about Strathmill.
Sure thing. Strathmill is also up near the town of Keith in Speyside. It's known for being somewhat light and fruity, a little bit of grassiness to it. But one of the curious things, it has kind of almost like an olive oil quality to it. It doesn't necessarily taste like olive oil, but it has an oiliness that the blenders really, really like for giving some of the more basic blends some character to it. It's been around since 1892, and it's a pretty significant component in most Diageo products today. And again, they have
it has that nose of the grain or the malt whiskey for like a Johnny Walker Red and a Johnny Walker Black.
Yeah.
Most I would not be surprised they're in there.
Probably is. Yeah.
This to me smells like the grain component of black.
Yeah, but this does have
or Grants. Maybe it's Grants that I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Oh.
This has a very vegetal.
Yeah, I said asparagus the last time. Like this one is.
This is more asparagus, but it's also like corn, as in corn on the cob. That's like you've already been eating it off it. It's like the wateriness from the corn water. It reminds me of that.
Yeah, boiled corn water.
Even like the sugar you throw when you make a sweet corn, a little bit of sugar's in there. Flour. It's almost like a little bit of carnation and that evaporated milk you used to make like a pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
it's a little bit of that.
My nose was bringing me down like carnation instant breakfast vanilla powder,
like a heavy whipping cream.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting nose. I don't know. I like it.
The palate reminds me of Grant's as well. It's not sharp. It's not as dingy as Grant's is, but the palate reminds me of Grant's as well. It's very floral, very vegetal, very tasty. It's quite good.
It is quite good. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had Grants in a long time. I know I've got a Grants. I got the regular Grants and the Grants, I think IPA cast somewhere around here. But those are all made by people that make Glenfiddich and Balvenie and Canby.
Yeah.
That's their base blend, which is why it's the shape of the Glenfiddich bottle.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is nowhere near there.
No.
But you're right. It does kind of remind you of that, though, which is interesting. Because that's like, $15 at most bottle.
Yeah, and it's super blend, but...
Yeah, but this is good. This is really nice, though.
Yeah. This is not my favorite of the evening.
Okay.
Still number 2, whatever that one was.
Oh, Cragganmore or the Tobermory, the first one?
Tobermory, I think was the. Yeah.
No, yeah, the Tobermory. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's number 1. I'm going to put these in which order I like them best in.
All right.
I think we're running up in proof now.
Yeah, because that was 43. All right. So now we're going to start hitting some harder stuff. All right. Now we go to a 55.4%. So take a nice jump up a single cask, 14-year Mannochmore. It's beautiful there. So we get the single cask black label here. All right. Check this out. We will pour some whiskey.
Show it off again, Matt. I made it big.
There we go. Mannochmore.
Okay, so this one actually tells us it's a single cask.
Yeah, so this is a single cask.
Black label. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm wondering if the reds, or if the clear one, or the white labels that you've been pouring, I wonder if those are blends still.
I mean, I'm sure they're all single malt. Obviously a blend of a few different barrels. I mean, who knows? It doesn't say how many barrels are going into each of these, but
No, but
I'm just got 3 single casks.
Considering they actually put single cask when it is one.
Right.
Yes.
It leads me to believe that these other ones were probably blends of multiple.
Right. Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah,
definitely.
They're batches. Whatever. Yeah, because I don't know if they've ever made more than. I know the only one I've really seen a couple of times, there was a Tobermory 18 and a Tobermory 19 back in the day, but mostly I've never really seen multiple batches of different ones of these.
Tell me what this is again, because I can't read. This is one of your handwritings?
Yes, this is one of my horrible handwriting. Mannochmore, 14-year.
I think it's Mannochmore, if I got it right.
It could be. I don't know. 55.4.
Mannochmore.
The answer is I don't know. We don't speak Gaelic.
Roy Duff can explain it to us. But.
Hey, Donner Pass, good to see you.
55.4 works for me. That helps because I can read your numbers. Your numbers are legible. It's the handwriting of the letters that are kind of sketch some days.
Yeah, depends how much a hurry I'm in. Hey, Clifton, you guys haven't checked out Bourbon by Sean. Go check out his as well.
What the proof makes such a difference in the nose. It's just amazing.
Oh, yeah, Goody Goody does sell. Goody Goody used to sell a tremendous amount. This is where almost all of mine came from. Was Goody Goody back in the day. Most of these bottles are between 2014 and 2017. Most of these were purchased. Most of these are old, but they do have a few still out there. But they used to carry some ridiculously older. So they used to carry some 30. Now, there are some ones I found today that I do need to go find. There's a 32-year blend that I need to get for it's a very reasonable price, like $230. Yeah. So I was like, I need that in my life.
A rare 32-year-old blend.
Oh, that's a great price, Adam, for $59.99. Sweet. Hell of a price there. Hey, Cheech, how's it going?
And the Mannochmore was actually built in 1971. It's the kid sister, the neighbor, actually, of Glenlossie Distillery, which we will be drinking later on there. Both from Speyside. It's known for having lighter, delicate fruit notes to it and plenty of flowers, which I'm picking up a good amount right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It often goes into the Hague and Dimple blends, I think, which are UK-only blends. I've never seen them here.
I got both.
They got them here?
Yeah.
And it's owned by Diageo as well.
Yes, by that very small distillery. It's craft Diageo.
And apparently in the 1996, there was a pretty big controversy with this.
Nice and spicy.
Yeah, there was a pretty big controversy with this in 1996. They put out the infamous Loch Dew, the black whiskey thing, which was basically just completely filled with caramel. With the E150 caramel.
Oh, geez.
And the industry, basically, the Scotch people basically had a complete revolt against it. But that was actually, it was this Mannochmore with a whole lot of caramel color in it that became the Loch Dew.
Ooh, Auchentoshan 25 single barrel. Holy crap, Zach. That's awesome.
Nice.
I never had one that old. Auchentoshan. That's freaking great. Let me know how that is. I think also has a 20. That's very cool. What is it? Was it actual Auchentoshan itself 25, or was it an independent bottler Auchentoshan 25? That's really cool, though.
Wow. The proof shows up on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
It was mostly floral on the nose, but the palate turns much more into the cereal grains.
Yeah, reminds me of pound cake, big time.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very
Some berries in there. Yeah, really, it's really thick and viscous. It's a really heavy Scotch.
very granola forward for me. But this is like a dried cherry granola bar.
Mm-hmm. I like it. That's good. Yeah, I think this is the first cask strength one of these I've owned. I know I have a signatory of this. I think that's a 92 proof version. But yeah, this is nice. This is older too, so this is quite good.
Yeah.
I know Nathan Huey brought us the 25 year that was their version of it back at Somm 1. And it went in the special cabinet. I had it a few times since I was there. It may be gone now. I don't know. But it's a really good bottle, that old 25. Because I think there's a hummingbird, on the box, when I remember. Yeah, that's quite nice.
Yeah. I still, even with the proof, I still don't know that I like it more than the Tobermory.
Yeah, that thing was pretty special. We may have to go back at the end if it's still the winner. Apparently, Erik also really likes this one. So this is Blair Athol, 17 here. Also it says 54.8, 17-year-old from the year 2000.
Guilty as charged. It's a good one. It's a sherry cask too. So that's the single cask about it. It's sherry. It's a sherry butt all the way through on this one.
Oh wow.
And Blair Athol is best known. They were in their earlier days, they were actually owned by Bell. If you've ever had any of the Bell blends, this is the primary component to this day
That's cool.
in the Bell products. And it's known for particularly having a nutty, spicy component, very heavy on the nutty side of it too. It's actually a Highland product. It's south of Speyside. And the character of it with that nuttiness and spiciness, it just goes so well with sherry casks. And we're about to find out here. Diageo owns it to this today.
Wow, Fred says some of the bottles he's seeing at some of the independent, like at Twins, for 300. The same thing sold at Costco for 70. That's crazy.
And actually, this Blair Athol was one of the first ones in the late 1980s to market itself as a single malt. It's one of the first ones to come out as being a blend primarily. They started promoting themselves as Blair Athol 8-year-old Scotch. So that's what single malt was like in the late 1980s.
Oh, I always like Blair Athol. They're hard to find. I've got a few of them. I love this brand. But I don't think I have any real ones from them. I think Flora Fauna might put one out occasionally.
Yes.
Either I've had in the vault. I know me and Cliff hit up quite a few of the Blair Athols we were in there. We had a good time with those. I think we actually killed off the signatory because we told everybody how good it was. So I think we killed that one off.
This one has gosh, I almost want to call it a burnt lemon.
Yeah,
on the nose.
That. Like you seared the lemon and squeezed the juice and the seeds out. Oh,
yeah.
There's a cocktail that's kind of. Oh, what is that? It's almost like a smoked limoncello.
Ooh, okay, I could get behind that.
Yeah, and then you added like lemon meringue pie to it,
and lemongrass.
Yeah, and lemongrass, like a lemongrass tea. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It even's got a little of the tea notes to it as well.
Yeah, the green tea notes.
Uh-huh.
Almost even like a matcha powder.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I like that it's
Hey, Donald, good to see you.
Yeah, on the palate as well. It's very it's to me it's the sherry really is nice.
Wow.
Almond.
Okay.
Berry.
Wow, there's way more sherry in the palate than there was in the nose. Holy crap.
Yeah, I was expecting lemon and got berries and almonds.
Yeah, it's an almond. It's like an almond cookie, and you took some amaretto and dumped it all over it.
Spicy nuts.
Spicy nuts. It's totally spicy nuts.
Good evening,
Good.
Donald.
I like that. That's tasty. I can see why you drink so much of this.
That's been a temptation for a while.
Yeah, I imagine so. You're like, I just gotta hold off just so we have the show. Gotta hold off.
That was me in that 20-year Kirkland.
Yeah, that's right. Because you just barely had enough so we could review it and do the show, and then you could kill it. Yeah,
You know
I
what?
think you saved pretty much all of those. You saved like this much so you could kill them afterward.
I still haven't killed that one. It's still sitting over there.
You still actually have it? I'm shocked.
It's going bad sitting in the bottle with that much air in it, so I need to kill it here soon. But
You should kill it.
Kill the wabbit.
That's really good.
yeah, I like that one. That one's up there.
Oh yeah, I got that one actually at Total Wine.
Nice. Alrighty. Now we're going to move into cash strength Linkwood, 19 years, 53.8.
Did we hit the Glen Shield?
Oh, did we miss the Glen Shield?
We did.
That was what you told me next.
Yeah,
Was
we
Glen
missed
Shield.
Glen Shield.
Okay, oops, I screwed up. Sorry, I missed it. 50. Okay, so this is 15-year Glen Shield, 2003, 54.8. So Erik informed me this evening. As I knew this wasn't a distiller; it didn't really exist. But Erik found out it's Loch Lomond. So pretty cool that's what this ends up being. As you know, we're huge fans of Loch Lomond. We've had them, their master distiller, on the show in the past, and so.
What do you mean this distillery doesn't exist? It's really Loch Lomond.
Glen Shield does not exist. There's no such thing as Glen Shield Distillery. It's one of the ones where they can't put their name on it, but it's really Loch Lomond. For whatever reason, they wouldn't let them put Loch Lomond on it. I don't know why, but they just wouldn't. So
when they won't let them put something in there, they just make up a name?
Yeah. So there's another Alexander Burn I've got that says, it says Isla 23 year. Well, I know what it is because it's hysterically funny. On the label it says that, but when it came in the box, it says Bunnahabhain on it. It's hilarious. I'm like, wow, that's smart, guys. But you can't put it on the shelf with Bunnahabhain. It just says Isla on the label. Yeah, so they'll make. I've seen other places where they just make up. So think about this. Think about all the Total Wine brands. They just make up names. Like Glenfodry doesn't exist. All their Sheldon. Those aren't distilleries or Hamiltons. None of those exist. They're just made up names to make up a line that they came up with. And what's the other one that starts with G? Grainstone. They're all just made up names to sell you whiskey.
And Glen Shield in Scottish history is named after a 1719 battle that involved the Scottish folk hero Rob Roy. So he was in the shootout with the British on that one, and that's what this is named after. That's apparently the mountain where they had the shootout on. And it's known for fruity sweetness, a little bit of toffee notes, and a hint of smoke on the finish as well.
Well, this is interesting. So what it says in the back, though, this is kind of cool, is this is made up of a repurposed barrel. 5 American center barrels are broken down to make 4 hogsheads to exchange in the cask heads for heads, typically a 59 and 66 gallon instead of your typical 53 we use. Interesting. Which is kind of, of course, to make most hogsheads are made that way, but they just, for some reason, had to tell us that. So there we go. And Rob Roy is also obviously quite the hero in real life. Also a great movie. If you haven't seen it, back in the like 90s, came out like right around the same time as Braveheart, like within like a year or two of that.
And this is one of the advantages of being a concierge member at Total Wine, is because this is concierge only. So it doesn't show up on any of the regular Total Wine websites. But I found this one in Charleston, South Carolina, Total Wine.
Interesting. Ooh, the palate's real big and rich.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, if you've had Loch Lomond, it's pretty obvious it's Loch Lomond. That's as we are all big fans of that distillery. This is really good.
Yeah.
And there's a kitty's knocking shit over.
Always.
As long as they don't knock over the whiskey, that's all that matters.
No, whiskey's all safe.
It's they're like, there's no freaking bacon. This is bullshit.
Yeah, they're walking around, and look, Harry's over there just sitting there calmly, just being.
Valid point, Jason. You're right. They're all made up. You're right. This is technically true.
Show me the bacon.
There's just no actual distillery that exists behind it. Let's put it that way. But yes, you are correct.
character.
Oh, Dean, you haven't? Oh, dude, if you've seen the 18, yeah, buy that Loch Lomond. You will thank yourself. It's really good and cheap.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $75. It's fabulous.
A couple of those.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
their price to age
that's-
statement ratio is quite amazing at Loch Lomond.
I think we actually have a tasting bottle of that.
Oh, that's so good. Well, more back to the honeysuckle citrus components on this one. Very floral.
Honeysuckle for sure.
Oh, that's interesting there, Fred.
Big, rich.
So Highland Park Distillery blended as Whitlaw, which is named for the hills behind the distillery. That's hilarious. Yeah, this is super oily and rich, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's very dense and oily. I mean, I would almost say it's almost like motor oil. That's nice.
This is for sure.
I didn't want to call it a petrol component, but there is.
Yeah, so what it reminds me of is kind of like a motor oil. It's good. I'd agree on it is definitely the best values in Scotch. Absolutely. You're right. Whiskey in general. All right. So Andy says, pick one. You know what? And that's all Scotch you get. Who is it? Thanks, Andy. We appreciate it. Well, Will, who would you pick? You only pick one independent bottler.
Man. I mean, I guess I have to go with the Scotch brand, even though I almost would want to go with Obtainium.
Well,
But yeah, probably Alexander Murray.
I mean,
He's one of the biggest
you can always go Lost Lantern for American. Speaking of,
there you go.
They reached out the other day, so we're trying to figure out a date for you guys with Lost Lantern, so that should be fun.
Nice.
Yeah, Cadenhead is awesome. I'd agree with you there, Dustin. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't see a ton of Cadenheads here. We used to see more at Specs, but I haven't seen Cadenheads in quite some time. Once again, people figured out all the crap that I already knew. That's why I have lots of Cadenheads sitting here, hiding away that probably most of them aren't even open. They're just hiding. I put them in the back of a box and said, someday, I know these are amazing, I'll get to them. What do you think, Eric? What's your favorite one?
Cadenhead, I think, would do well. I just enjoy the range that Signatory comes up with. They come up with some neat stuff that, and they come up with surprises a lot of times for me. I'll go in and it's like, I never even heard of that one. And then there it is in a store. So I kind of enjoy that a bit.
We don't get Montrose & Sons here, Dean, so I don't even
love
had one, to be honest. You ever had a Montrose & Sons? I don't think I've actually had one, Dean, to be honest with you.
Signatory's bottles are the best. Like as far
they
as
are cool bottles. Yeah, the cast strength bottles are awesome.
Yeah, they're cast strength bottles. Like you feel like you're getting something with that bottle. With the Alexander Murrays, they're just cheap and.
Yeah, Dean, where do you find those at? I can see that. That's why you could say that. I could see that happening. I don't know. Both of them. That was quite nice. Alrighty then. That'll do. All right, now we'll go to the Linkwood.
Now we go nuclear.
All right, now we go to 53.8% cast strength 19-year Linkwood, which I am super excited for this one. As a huge Linkwood fan.
Show me again, Matt.
Oh, there we go. This beautiful red labeled 19-year Linkwood from 1997. Ooh, I was in high school. Hey, Ken, if you haven't checked out Scotch from Diner, go check out Ken's channel. Pretty sure every time I wake up in the morning, he's on. It doesn't seem to matter. He's just always on. Somehow, I don't think he ever sleeps, but that's cool.
Now, Linkwood is another Speyside product that's near the town of Elgin. It's considered one of the great classic light Speyside scotches. The palate has a great thick texture to it that the blenders just go bananas over. So we should get a really good, nice viscosity on this one at this cast strength here. It's owned by Diageo, and almost all Diageo blends have a significant amount of Linkwood in it here.
And that's super fruity. Strawberries, raspberries.
See, I got orange peel and lime that jumped out at me first.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now picking that up, yeah. Even like a squirt.
Ooh. Yeah, with that sugariness to it.
Yeah. This, I think, oh god, this would make an amazing old fashioned.
Yeah, it would.
Seriously, this would make a really good old fashioned. This smells awesome. Ooh. 80 rat trap. I've only had a couple of those. Those are usually good, but yeah, don't see a lot of those at all.
It's funny, Matt. It almost smells like an old fashioned. You got the orange peel, you got the
It does.
component in there.
Fred, that's exactly all the good Indies, whatever I find in my travels. You are correct. That is exactly how you do it. St. Crispin's Day. Happy St. Crispin's Day to you too. There's Ken.
One of the other things about Linkwood is they were known throughout the 1980s with Diageo as one of their primary research facilities into how copper reflux and the effect of worm tubs affected the flavor. So this was a very experimental distillery for Diageo as well. So I love anything when you're experimenting with worm tubs. I mean, that means flavor to me. So,
oh man, that's good. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, once again, the berries, pound cake, chocolate, that same thing with that lemon lime, very sugary. Good gosh, is that amazing! Holy
wow,
crap.
what a shift from the nose. That is dark and deep and viscous. It's
Wow.
thick, rich berries and cream.
Yeah, and I'll get some dark chocolate.
Yes, dark chocolate, Matt.
Yeah, a little bit of like a burnt coconut shavings, like from a painkiller. You know the ones they line up on the glass on a painkiller, kind of like that. Oh, it's very creamy. Good Lord, is that good?
God,
All
it's still going.
That may be the best we've had so far tonight. That's
still
freaking
going.
amazing.
Like the finish is just
It's still going.
forever.
Oh my gosh. I need to find one of those in my life. Holy crap.
that was at Total Wine. If you go to Total Wine Euless, that's where I got that one.
I guess I might have to make a trip.
Yeah.
Good
Linkwood,
grief.
huh?
Do you know how much those were? Ron, they were like $100 or more than that.
110, I think.
Totally worth it. 110
Yeah.
sold.
Jesus, no kidding.
Oh, Fred, if you get an Imperial is a actually Bulldoze distillery. Yeah, Imperial is really, really good. I have one bottle of Imperial, and it's freaking awesome that Cliff found me. That's when he became the whiskey fairy, because he made all my whiskey dreams come true. He brought me a ton of old distilleries that don't exist. Oh, wow. That's so freaking good.
Mm.
Yeah, I love that one. A lot to go on it.
We have a new winner.
Wow.
Wow, that's right. That's intense.
I could spend an hour with that.
Yeah, and probably find multiple things throughout the hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. There's little phenols coming out of it as well at this point in time.
Yeah, it's oily.
There must be like a little bit of peat in there. That's really nice. It does have this charred, heavy barrel char that's starting to come out with a little bit of water now in my mouth. Yeah, big time barrel char now. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna pour a little bit of that for Sarah tonight. See if there's any peat on there.
Okay, yeah. Let's see what she thinks.
The cough medicine.
Yeah, the coughs. All right. So now we're gonna move on to Glenlossie, 19 year, 53.3 from 1997.
Now, this is the big sister of Mannochmore that we had earlier.
Okay. Very cool.
Glenlossie was originally built in 1876. It's up in the Speyside region. It is also one of the very major components in most Diageo blends to this day. It's well known for being somewhat delicate, but it has a great oiliness to it, which we should get oodles of with this at 55, is it?
53.3.
53%. It's also got some grassy components to it. It's known for having grassy components to it as well. And it's also owned by Diageo.
Ooh, Jim, that sounds good. A 12-year single cask, 58% on link. I bet that's awesome, Jim. That sounds great.
Ooh.
Okay. It's very doughy, very malty,
Yeah.
like heavy dough, like almost like uncooked dough,
Pizza
getting
dough.
ready to put in the oven.
Pizza dough getting rolled out.
Totally. Yeah, homemade pizza dough.
And then all of the granola and oatmeal that you could fit in a bowl, just mixing around and just like kicking up dust. Ooh.
It's very yeasty,
Yeah.
like a lot of yeast.
Unladen bread.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? It smells like communion wafer.
Yes. And then the citrus and the berries start coming out.
I don't know if it tastes like juicy fruit per se, Fred. It is definitely fruity. It's really good.
Ooh.
I haven't had it in a while, so I have to go back and check and see if that's the case.
This is like ripe raspberries and blackberries. But like super, super ripe. Like just this side of like not quite going bad yet. But so sugar filled, so dense.
Oh man, I think I'm like an ice wine on it now almost.
Mm.
Interesting.
Oh, and that's almost what shows up more on the palate. Those peaches and nectarines and apricot that you get from those ice wines, those really sweet
Totally.
ice wines.
Mm-hmm.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
Yep. It's like an ice wine and a late harvest Riesling combined.
But just, again, dense and doughy and thick and viscous and rich.
Very thick. Wow. Oh, nice. Nice, Ben. Oh, yeah. My mom made a lot of homemade pizzas out too, Ben, so I totally understand completely.
We do too.
It's delicious. It's the best way to make it. Oh, that's good. Wow. That's quite nice.
Well, shit, those last two have been really fantastic.
Absolutely.
I don't know that I like the Linkwood better, but I think I like the Linkwood just.
I like the Linkwood just a little bit better. The Linkwood has a longer finish. It's a little more complex, I think, than this one.
Yeah.
They're both really good.
They're both very, very good, and I'd purchase either one.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be sad about either one of these, to say the least.
No, but I think the Linkwood just has a little bit more complexity, a little bit more depth.
And the Glenlossie that we just had too. I also bought that one at Total Wine in Euless just about a month ago. So it is available if you look for it.
See, good to know. There might need to be more Glenmurray in the house.
Yeah.
The Linkwood was 19 years old, Donnie.
As was the Glenlossie.
Ah, that's true. And Ken had some homemade pizza last night. Even better.
I know that because my samples were given to me by Erik tonight.
You can read them.
You can tell by the handwriting, but it's a lot nicer than what it normally looks like.
It's true. It's also not blue painter's tape.
Well, we learned a long time ago that just works so well for these bottles.
Oh, it does, because we reuse the vials all the time.
Right.
So for us, it just makes perfect sense to do that.
Right, because it leaves nothing behind. So it's just so easy to take them off.
There's nothing grosser than like residual stickiness from a freaking label. Ugh.
Yes.
It's disturbing.
No duct tape.
Yeah, definitely no duct tape. All right.
Now the Magnum.
All right. So this is what we're going to finish with eating for 28-year Bunnahabhain cask strength from 1988. So it was a beautiful year, 53.2.
Wow. I was 5 years old in 88.
Yep, I was 7. So, yeah, really cool.
I was in college. I'm old. So was the Scotch, so that's good.
See, it's good. That's what matters. Old and good. Hey, Alpha Crown, good to see you there.
Do we think this is a Buna, like
I
unpeated?
know this is Buna. It says Bunnahabhain on it.
Right. Ooh. Smells pretty damn tasty.
Yeah, there you go.
That looks dark as shit.
Look at the color on that.
28 years. Yeah.
It's 28 years in a beautiful, beautiful cask.
Probably sherry. What do you think? Because I mean,
It
like,
says ex-bourbon. That's all it is. It's just
Yeah.
that's just 28 years of ex-bourbon. That is dark.
Yeah, and Bunnahabhain is known overall for being a sherry, typically using sherry casks. So I kind of think there might be a little sherry in there, possibly.
It looks like it, but it says matured in ex-bourbon cask and bottled at cask strength. So I'm assuming they're not lying to us. I don't know. 1988, Donnie was working full-time and bought a Jeep Comanche, my first new truck. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Jason was in 6th grade. Our sister's birth year. Very nice there, man. I have a couple of single cast nations. They're freaking awesome. He was 5 in 1988. Nice. And I know there's people that were definitely not born that are in here right now. So I know Zach wasn't even freaking born. Yeah, quite a few people. Travis wasn't born.
Well,
people like that. Sam
I'm really happy that our community spans the gambit of time like that. Like,
Yes.
I think that's really amazing that all of us can get together and just shoot the shit and enjoy each other's company. And,
Scotch is generational, as it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the events here. We have guys that were early 20s, the guys that were in the late 70s, early 80s that have been here. So you just never know. And hell, my grandfather was still drinking in his 90s. So,
Whoa.
That's freaking awesome. Ken was 13 in 88. Nice. Just out of high school in 88. I graduated high school in 88. Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, that's good. Still trying to learn to walk at 88. Nice.
Wow.
Scotch is amazing when it's old enough to order its own scotch. That's true. By 7 years. So.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason I saved this one to the end.
Holy shit, Matt. That is so good.
53.3.
Freaking amazing.
Oh, my God. Wow.
And that is what really good scotch tastes like. And you can still find these apparently occasionally. I still see they're not horrible. You get it for like $2.50.
Yeah.
So they're not outrageous. It's 23. Done. It's 23 in it. Nice.
This is outstanding.
Extra special. Oh, he's got the 20. Very nice. Yes, I agree. It's definitely better than the Cragganmore 21. You are correct.
This steals the show, man.
Yes, that's why I saved it to the end. Oh yeah, think about this. So if you go to the 25-year actual, Buna, it's $900. So this is a steal.
Especially at that proof.
Oh, and the proof is way higher in this too.
I just, holy shit.
Yes, exactly, Donald. That is correct. I think Sarah will like this one too. Yeah. See, Dustin, the good news is I bought my Buna when it was that price, my 25, because there was a store that had it the old price of that. But yeah, here it's outrageous. But you're right. Overseas, you can still get it for that. But unfortunately, in the States, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Wow. Okay, well,
I didn't play fair.
That's silly good. Like, that is just... This is unfair to other scotches, people.
Yeah.
Okay? Like,
It is. It's like when you put Derek Gaelic in an Irish lineup. It's just not fair.
It's just not fair. Like, it's just you're playing with different... You brought a gun to a knife fight. Like, this is bringing a gun to a knife fight. This is silly.
Yeah, Dean, it is 28 years old. It is 53.2% from 1988. It's on the table.
Oh my God. It's insane. Is what it is. It's just insane.
That's not bad. 27 for 260 Canadian for very nice. The oldest thing I've had is 45 years old as far as Scotch goes. That's another Alexander Murray that's hidden away in this house.
I was going to say, we tried that at the first Bastards Ball. Is that right?
We did. Nathan got
Nathan
it.
Huey.
Yep, he brought that and handed it to me. He's like, open this up and share it. And
Nathan
here's a
Huey,
donation
man.
to you.
That man
like, you're a
came to
freaking
the
awesome
first
man.
night. He came
Such
to the
a cool
first
dude.
night of Somm 1 and saw the generosity of everyone that was down there. Went to the store, found the most expensive bottle he could find.
Mm-hmm.
Literally bought the most expensive thing that they had just to bring to share because he was blown away by everybody else's generosity and wanted to blow somebody else away too.
You're right, Andy.
He donated it to us to review and to have and to, it just, again, what a great guy. Thank you, Nathan.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks to Nathan. Hey, Swami, good to see you.
Matt, this is silly. This is silly.
It is, I know.
This is.
Yeah, you're right, Dean. That's the problem. Is the regular Brunel 25. Yeah, that's what I've seen it around here. Same thing around 870. I see some from tonight from we watch Henry V. There you go.
Jesus. All right. Well, I'm saving the rest of that sample in my special collections bottle.
I figured that.
I'm going to pour the rest of the. No, I'm going to let Sarah try this because, yeah, she might want to try
awesome. I am going to pour the Revenants in here because I want to see what our blends taste with it all.
I'm going to pour a little bit. I'm going to pour a little bit into the blend just so that, some of it goes in there.
All right. Managed to get a little here.
There we go.
A little bit of. I was slightly generous.
Look at that. Look at all the whiskey I didn't drink tonight, okay?
Yeah.
I made quite the blend tonight.
Ooh, that blend smells awesome.
Nice too.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Wow, that smells great.
Yeah.
That's a nice, complicated nose.
Quite pleased.
There you go, Swami.
I agree completely.
That's nice. Dang.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow. What a great blend.
Oh, that may be one of the best blends we've ever made. That is freaking awesome.
Hands down, my best blend I've ever made.
Gosh. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's spectacular.
The power of good Scotch.
Absolutely. Yeah, wait till we do Ardbeg committee release night. That should be fun.
For real, right?
What is that got? Yeah, sometime in the near future, we'll probably do the Johnny Walker Ghost and Rare night.
Ooh.
That's going to be fun. Then we'll throw the Legendary 8 in there, too. Yeah, I think this year's is, what's this year's? And I think it's Port Dundas this year's Ghost and Rare.
I'm going to need to get off the stream here shortly because I got to still edit videos for tomorrow.
Only Will has to change his pants. My pants are good.
I like wetness in my pants. I don't need to change my pants either. I'm fine with soggy.
I have the 1972 40-year version of that, Dean, and it's freaking awesome. It's a Glenfarclas. It is really, really spectacular. We opened it last year for my 40th birthday.
Nice.
There's a 41-year Glenlivet as well out there, so,
Sarah's got a 40th coming up here soon.
That's right. It's a couple of weeks, yeah. My birthday is on Saturday, so
nice.
41 on Saturday.
Woo-hoo.
Of course, it's Halloween next week, so
right.
We haven't. I'll usually do my stream for my birthday that night, but it seems rude to my children to do that since it's Halloween. We'll probably get on for about 5 minutes or so. I don't know. We'll see. Depends how because my guess is they're all going to be in sugar highs, and that's not going to go well.
Yeah,
so
and we're going to be.
We may do the stream before Halloween starts and do a few minutes of here's some Halloween candy and some whiskey or something. We'll come up with something it will be a really short stream next week. I will tell you guys that it may be seriously like 10 minutes, but that way we can at least say hello and all that good stuff. So
before the goblins come out.
pretty much. Yes, we're young, Smalley. We're sorry.
All right, guys. Y'all can do your thing, but
we'll stay there for a few more minutes, so I can announce what we got going on for this week.
Sounds like a plan, man. I'm gonna go start the edit and get things going.
All right. See ya.
Cheers, everybody. Thanks you very much for hanging out with us tonight, Matt and Erik, both. Good God, man! Thank you very much for sharing such lovely, lovely whiskeys with me. This has been very, very fun tonight.
You good, man?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, guys.
All right. See ya. Oh, yes. Oh, she was in rare form earlier, Donald. Don't you worry. It was super fun. You missed a great time, let me tell you. But yeah, so we got coming out this week. Tomorrow will be the new Cragganmore 13-year Armagnac cask finish, which is fabulous. If anybody hasn't picked it up. Oh, Andy, I already took a whiff of that Hypernova that showed up today. Holy crap. It's freaking awesome. So excited to get that review done. 120 is better than the Glenlossie 4, I just had to choose. That's probably true at extra special because it's Bunnahabhain and it's Glenlivet. I mean, love Glenlivet, but Bunnahabhain is a special place in my heart, so it's kind of hard to beat Bunnahabhain in general for me. So, it's one of those things.
Cast strength 12-year coming out too. We gotta get a
that's
get a
right.
bottle of that. Yeah.
I forgot you sent me that text the other day. I forgot. Yeah. Do you have one of those left, or are you that one's gone?
3 of them left.
Yeah, so Mirage got the new Bunnahabhain 12-year cast strength. So if anyone needs one, there's a couple left down there. So
there's only 2 left after tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So there'll be 2 left after that. Oh wait, the Cragganmore, but yes, that's exactly what I mean. We really loved it, Dean. You'll see our review tomorrow. We thought it was great. I don't know. I liked mine a lot, so that's to each his own, of course, on any of these things we all drink. We will review peanut butter whiskey just for you, Swami. We have reviewed, I think, Screwball. I think we have. I can't remember. If not, we'll make sure we do it. But I think we did Screwball. If not, I have a whole lineup of peanut butter whiskeys we can do just for you, Swami, just to make you happy. And that's fine, Dustin. Like I said, there's lots of things that you like that I don't like or whatever. So it's all good. It's one of those things. All right, good, Andy. We will see you then in a week. Let's see what else we got coming out. Then we have the hell's the next one here. Let's see what the hell Essential Will. I don't remember. I film all this shit and it all runs together. I know that the liqueur this week will be a Hiram Walker Peach Schnapps, which I know you guys are super excited. Oh, it's the Irishman Single Malt. That's this year's, or that's Thursday's review. So lots of good fun stuff for you guys. So have you tried the Bunnahabhain 12 cast strength, or asking how it is?
It's really good.
Really good. All right.
Really, 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 really good.
I don't know. Yeah. Now, hey, how open was your bottle, Dustin, of the 13-year the Armagnac finish? Because it took some time. I found I had to leave it open for like 3 or 4 weeks. Because the first time it was tight, but it got really good after being open for like 3 or 4 weeks. I also went to a dinner for it. It was freaking awesome. So, but it was, we really liked it. I have not seen nor tried the Offerman Chart Oak kit, but it was really good. Okay, cool. I would love to have the Offerman, but I've not seen it yet. We like the other two because I was a big fan of the first one. I think Will liked the Guinness Cask better, but I liked the first one originally. So, ooh, Starlight Armagnac pick. Very nice. Now, of course, we do love Armagnac and some of the Iron Roots and Joseph Magnus and many other bourbons. You just don't see it on Scotch. The only other Scotch I can find that Asian has is a 46-year-old, like 300-bottle Glenfiddich. It's got one of those stupid digital. What's those ridiculous things they sell? Yeah. The I can't think of it. What you guys don't want to talk about, that stupid digital crap they try to sell you. It's like modern art. It's all garbage. And they go, oh, it's worth all this bullshit money. That's just I'm gonna just take it away one day and digitally disappear. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Oh, that'd be awesome, Eddie. Yeah, I haven't seen it here yet at all. Yeah, NFT. That's what it is. It's those stupid things. Mm-hmm. Ooh, a 16-year Cooley and Armagnac? Really, it's not good. That is unfortunate there, Jason. Huh. Because I love 16-year Cooley. That is too bad. Oh, totally, Ken. It's ridiculous. You've seen all these like ridiculously expensive scotches now include an NFT with it. I think it's stupid. I don't understand. I'm like, first of all, they're looking to afford those bottles. Probably aren't even opening the damn things. So they're going to get these ridiculous NFTs with them. Yeah, 16-year Cooley is always good. That's really a shame.
Drink it.
Yeah, drink the damn thing. It's stupid. I want a whiskey. Lucid doesn't make you. There you go. It's totally true there, Swami. Exactly. They want to know, is it the 21 or the 22, the Bunnahabhain?
21.
21.
Definitely saw that. Yeah. I actually got to try a 700 milliliter. It was actually available first several months ago in London in travel only. And a guy brought it back from London. We tasted it at Mirage.
Okay.
And then we were like, it can't possibly be this good. So a couple days later, he brought it back and we retried it.
Yeah.
It's that good.
All right. I guess I need to get one of those in my life.
Yeah.
All right. The agent. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. Ardbeg did put some asinine thing on. The agent in a swamp. You're right. It was something completely ridiculous. But all those things are stupid. But all the expensive pubs are doing it. So, it's one of those stupid things they're doing, but whatever. I won't be buying any because I don't care. I just want to try the whiskey. I could really care less about the stupid NFT that comes with it. They can keep that and probably, drop the price by several $1,000s. Okay. So it's hitting the gangbusters and the Canadian people are gangbusters. Oh, okay. Guess that's good to know there then, but that's doing well up there as well. Okay. I guess it's something we need to do. Everyone is raving on that one. So we got about 12 minutes left, and then we're going to cut this off because I got things to do after this. So I don't know if anyone has any other questions or any other fun Alexander Murrays they've tried. So now I've got some other ones. I got a lot of them that are unopened as well. Just haven't gotten to them yet. So we shall see. Well, the NFT makes a lot of sense with stupid Ardbeg. That way you never have to even pick it up from the store. You can just sell it right away. Oh, that's hysterical. Wow. That's really, really stupid. But I guess if you're going to sell it, there you go. A great budget Isla. I mean, Coila to me is you usually get that pretty cheap, especially as an independent baller. You don't get them for like 50, 55 at cast strength, and usually 10, 11 years old. They're usually really, really good.
Signatory.
Yeah, Signatory's got some too. Yeah,
very good, very reasonably priced.
So that's probably the cheapest of all the Islas, I would think, unless you just go like standard Lefroy, 10 or Ardbeg 10. But if you want something that's a little more out there, no shipping, and no risk at all, just sell the NFT. It's crazy. 3 to 4K. Holy crap. Port Charlotte's 10, but Port Charlotte 10 is about 60, 65 now, up to that, something like that.
Yeah, upper 60.
I mean, it's still a really amazing bottle. Some of my favorite bottles. I've got 3 or 4 of them around here from different years.
Heavily peated.
It's fabulous stuff. So, can't really go wrong. Can't say really no to those things. Oh, that was good. Number 1, ethereal coin, which is about at the time. Okay. What? You're cool at $12 to $85, Jason? Holy crap. Okay, well, never mind on that plan. From the Valley from Bruichladdich. Have not had that. I'd probably agree. PC10 probably is better nowadays. Actually, I have a bottle of that, Dean. I've never opened it, but I did try it at Pete's house, and it was very good. So, but I do have a bottle just not open, but I did try it with him, and I was happy with it. There's also a 30-year version of that Monumental, which is fabulous, but hard to find because it came out of probably 6 or 7 years ago, something like that. But I know you can still find them occasionally. You're right. Diageo just went crazy. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty accurate.
The evil empire.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. So, Yeah, there's a 30-year. like I said, there's also I've not tried this one. There's a new 32-year cast strength Alexander Murray that's out. That I think was like I saw it for like $229 on internet. So, but I don't know if there's one available. Did you see one anywhere around here?
Yes. It's,
I remember where it was. Yeah,
I think
it's
it's Las. Yeah, it might be
Las
Las
Colinas. Okay,
Yeah.
so there might be one around there. So that you guys can check that one out. If anybody does get that 32 year, let us know what you guys think of it. See if it's any good. I'm guessing it's probably really good. That's the thing about blends. Old blends tend to be really freaking good. That's the thing is, don't turn your nose up at old anything in general, but especially blends tend to put pretty fantastic things in the bottle for that age statement on it.
Minimum 32. Yeah,
oh my gosh. So there was a Grangestone. God, hell, what was that thing? It was 30 something. So it was like 38 years old or something. That was over at Chris's house, and good Lord, I wish I had bought that bottle. I saw, I was like, who cares? It's a stupid blend. Boy, was that a mistake. They were like $250, and I think it was like 38 years old Grangestone from like 1977, something like that. I was like, that was a mistake on my part. I guess Chris bought the ones he could find. I was like, I wish I had known that at the time. But I didn't know Chris at the time, so oh well. That's just the way it goes. Is a 33 Grangestone out there still? There is, and hell, I'll pick it up. But yeah, I know there was an older one out there for a while that was from a few years ago that was really good.
Pretty dial, too.
Yeah.
36 or something. 37.
Oh, yeah, that's right, there is, yeah. I need more cast strength official Coila. A la peated. Yeah, I agree, because the highly, is the unpeated, which you get from Coila, usually for cast strength. You don't really get the peated one. I have not tried the old Doers yet, Andy. It's still wrapped up in the package. I'd try it now, but it probably wouldn't do it justice having had all this stuff. But 31, okay. So he's got a 31 out there. Very nice. Yeah, most of the Grangestone is meh. What I've tried, it's fine. Most of it is 3-year-old Balvenie. That's what almost all of it is. So it's just reject Balvenie that they just needed to get rid of. So so it can dump in the toilet and not feel bad. That's how you felt about the 50 ml. I guess you like that one a lot.
Clean the toilet.
Yeah, I've got some of them, but none of them are amazing. I mean, they're all just meh, except for that one.
Try a little reload.
Sure, you might as well. That's what it's there for, right? A Total Wine brand that isn't crap. Well, yeah, there's not a lot of those. I don't think there's really. Is there? Okay, so what's the best real Total Wine brand that exists that's legitimately a Total Wine, not like those other ones that you usually sell that are the name brand?
I like Glenfodry.
Glenfodry, okay. Yeah, you know what? That stuff's pretty good.
It's a decent 47%. Not
yeah.
Filtered. It's not great, but it's not bad. Not bad.
All right, that works. Now we know. So try Glenfodry. No, it's a 17-year-old decent, 80 proof in the lot tonight. Yeah, it's a total 80 proof is scary.
It's not worth it.
Okay, Eric says he's had it's not worth it.
Good.
All right, good to know. Glad I didn't buy that.
It's been neutered.
Glad I didn't buy that bottle then. Yeah, that's freaking good. Yeah, Linkwood is fabulous.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong with that. Wow. That may be the best Linkwood I've had. Now, unfortunately, I know Dustin got that 37-year Linkwood. But, it's one of those things. That's nice, Andy. Okay, so no good news about the Craig Isle from Total Wine. How's that?
Which one?
The Craig Isle or whatever. How do you pronounce that brand?
I think it's Reject Highland Park, if I remember right.
Okay.
The phenolics, if you don't drink it quick enough, they actually evaporate off. I was shocked.
Really?
I was shocked at that.
That sounds shitty.
Yeah, the regular Craig Isle 12, don't bother. But some of the older stuff I've not had much of that, but I've heard better things about some of the older ones.
Okay. Oh, you fun ride home to there? All right. So, the Costco Isle. Yeah, we thought that was really good. The Kirkland one of that is really, really good. I thought that was pretty great for the money there at Roscoe. That one's worth picking up. So Donald says, well, that was a fun straight car ride home Monday. Must have been the noon pub night for the university students here. There's nothing like the smell of cheap liquor and stale transit vehicles. Oh, that does sound like a wonderful scent. Thank you for describing that wonderful scene you get to go home with. Yeah, so, Dean, that means don't buy that. Graystown is a fellow Redwood Empire total, and the labels are some of the best in the game. I've not seen that one at all. Graystown. I've not tried nor seen. How's the Granger 25 and 3? I've had them pushed pretty hard lately. Well, they went on in price for like $100. They used to be dirt cheap. Now they're absurd. Oh, are they any good? You ever tried the 25 or 31?
I think that one is the 46%.
Okay.
And that is actually acceptable.
Acceptable, but not great.
Yeah.
So
it's still Grangestone, but it is a step up.
Step up. All right. Craig, I'll remove the enamel from my teeth. Okay.
Yeah, probably blackened them too.
Yeah. Andy says, pick a distillery and a finish for your dream independent baller. What is it? Oh, that's a hard choice. Oh, well, it's probably still would be like Lafroig cast strength and some kind of a PX finish, be my guess, because I love Lafroig. I like PX, so it seems like a solid choice. And in cast strength, I mean, I love that, that cartridge they did a year ago. I guess that was last year's. That was fantastic. So do that even higher proof, even better. Graystown has a port finish that has a dude riding a hog. All right. Hey, speaking of, so Thomas S. Moore just put out 3 more wine finishes. Has anybody tried the new ones? Because we were pretty disappointed. We haven't reviewed them, but I know we tried them all from last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago at this point. They were kind of disappointing. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Has anybody tried those new ones at all? Are they any good, or are they all just crappy as the first 3 were? I'm guessing crappy like the first 3 since they're still sitting there. And the original 3 are sitting next to them because once we all tried them and bought them and wasted our money and told everyone never to buy them again. I have to. Okay, that's kind of what I figured, Dustin. The only thing is I like Thomas S. Moore, but it was the same name, is not good. That was very disappointing for the money. So I'm hoping that the new ones are better, but I'm not willing to try it unless someone, like you said, someone gives me them. That's about the only way I'm trying them. I think pretty much every liquor that has them is stuck with those forever. No, the old ones from Thomas Moore burned me, so I'm not buying. Exactly, I think that's exactly the problem we all had. The cab cast from Thomas Moore just get put on sale. If they go down to like $20, maybe then I'll buy them. Prior to that, I don't think so. They're going to sit, I think, on shelves forever. And no one's going to buy them, and then I don't know what they're going to do with them. I guess it's going to sit there until somebody clearance them. I guess wait till they go on clearance. Frog is the kindest in South Island. There you go. They were okay, not worth the money, but better than the other stuff. Glad I tried them at a club event and not buying them. Okay, good. Andy, you solved my problem. It's kind of what I figured was the answer, but I just want to see if anybody had tried them or not. So, I'm trying to think what else new, interesting things have seemingly come out at all lately. Nothing really comes to mind. Oh, did anybody see the new 29-year Crown Royal? That's the new XR. They only made 6,000 bottles of. Very interested in that one. As a big fan of the XRs in general, I'm guessing that's going to be really freaking good. It better be for the price. It's like when I keep buying in Kentucky. Our KK8 wine finished bottles, and I keep hating them. Oh, KK8. Is that King Kentucky or something else? Am I reading? It's an 8, right? KK8? Okay. I like Swanmore. There you go, Fred. Definitely a better choice. That's too funny. All right. Oh, Kilcairnate. Sorry. Okay, that makes more sense. I like the sherry cask one that I got that was here was really good. I don't know which one you've had. I know the one I got here was really, really good. Hey, Larry, I have not had the Yellowstone 2022. It's pretty. Did you guys get that one all in?
I've not seen that.
Because usually every year I usually get the limited edition from you guys. Since I got it since I think 2015 from you guys, but
You've been pretty quiet.
I haven't seen that. Of course, it's been hard to get Jack in general lately. So, Dalmore 18 versus Macallan 18. Thoughts? I thought Dalmore's better, but if not for the price, anyone try the new Dalmore? Dalmore 14 is very good. I really like the new Dalmore 14.
goes up to 43%.
Yeah. Okay. So Eric says, yeah, it's 43%. It's pretty damn good. I'd probably rather have Dalmore 18 over the new Macallan 18. The old Macallan 18, I'd rather have the old Macallan 18. But, you hit all the sherries. Okay. I don't know if we've had the port ones at all, Dustin. It's good to know. But, yeah, if anybody hasn't checked out Larry's Bar at the Union 42 Bourbon and Brew there in Union, Kentucky, you need to go check them out. One of the best bars in America. So please go check out Larry's Bar if you're ever there in Kentucky. It's a fabulous place and always enjoy all of our conversations. Let's see here. Hey, Jeffrey Wack, good to see you there. Kilcairn, the problem is if we keep giving Kilcairn attention, then there's nothing to buy, so I really don't want to tell anything else about them. Kind of like how we ruined Springbank for ourselves because we're all stupid.
Yep.
So, it was horrible. Okay, that's not good either, Dustin. That's a shame to hear that. Yeah, I don't know which one I have. I have one somewhere. I think it's because Larry. Larry got it. So, and I think it's fabulous. Larry has been a very kind soul and got me some really amazing Springbank Kilcairns, so I'm very happy about that. I'll get your first Glen Grant next month. I love Glen Grant. Glen Grant to me is really good. I have lots of Glen Grant. I have lots of old Glen Grant as well. That's predates most all the bottles that are out there currently. They are the old, hideous white label boxes that look like crap but taste really good and cost damn near nothing. This is true, Jeffrey. You're right. We ruin everything for ourselves. You are correct. They did that first burned oak share. The second one of massive egg farts. Oh, lovely. Huh. Okay. I don't know. All I know is I like the one I have. That's all that matters. Yes, they do, Andy. Yeah, Glen Grant is very reasonable on their pricing. Okay. That's a good question there, Dean. Then there you go. Leave it for the next guy. Problem solved.
I do like that Mannochmore.
Oh, that's good.
That's
really
grown
good
on me a lot.
Oh, yes. And like Fred says, he can also vouch for Larry being a great guy. Yes, he is. I know Dustin can say the same thing. And anybody that's ever been to his bar can definitely say the same thing. And we've sent many people there, and they're always very pleased in how awesome that bar is. So, like I said, if you guys ever get a chance, go check out Larry's Bar. Larry also needs help. His biggest and then drinker Bobby is now a bodybuilder is not drinking. This is true. Our buddy Bobby, he's since decided that losing weight and becoming a bodybuilder is more important than drinking. What can we say?
Poor choice.
Yep. So, Sam's not pushing him to do that anymore since he's got to be there staying in shape and all that crap. Somebody else has got to go in there. So I guess then Bobby needs to send all of his friends to your bar then, Larry. I think that's the solution. At the very least, the least he can do for you. Yeah, that Linkwood's special stuff.
That's gonna be hard to keep up at that level.
I don't think that's gonna stay there very long.
I suspect you are onto something.
Yeah, I don't know if you can get Alexander Murray or not in Kentucky there at all, Larry. But if you can, get this Linkwood from 97, 19-year cast strength. That won't last very long at the bar. It is delicious. That's yeah. I think that and the Bunnahabhain and those are the winners, I think, for us this evening.
Wish we could go back to the Tobermory.
Yeah.
But at 40%.
We can. I just don't know. I'll try it again. I don't think it's going to be probably pretty weak comparatively.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome, Larry. Yeah. That was that and the Bunnahabhain 28. Those two were spectacular for us this evening. So
Sure. Unfair.
And if not, we will get stuff out to you for sure. Alrighty.
Tobermory is really
That still stands up. Even though it's at 40, that still stands
really
up.
Does.
Yeah, wow, that's very nice. I mean, it's a little watery compared to this stuff, but that still stands up really nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, that's a really great 40% Scotch. That may be one of the best ones, actually.
Glentauchers, I thought, at 40%.
Very good, too.
Quite good.
Absolutely. All right, night, Donnie. Good to see you. Always fun to have you around in here. It's good to see you in here for the evening. Good times. Oh, yeah. Ah.
It's good.
Always a plus there, Larry. Springbank is the best. We know how much Dustin loves the Springbank. So far, notice he's only 2 shops. The newest Springbank came in. There's a bottle of 25 and LB Free Store. I think that's my logo. So just pissed Pacific Edge off. Wow. That's all they got? Damn. Ooh, Hazelmore 15 and Longrow Red 15. Ooh, those would be nice. Those would be very nice. Yeah, I think 13 the oldest Hazelmore I have. Yeah, I think the 13 is the oldest Hazelmore. I don't think I've ever seen a 14-year. Ooh, hey, Larry, how is that new 15-year red? And what is the red this year? What's the wine finish on that one? Holy crap, Jason. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think we're paying any $3.49 for it, though. That's a bit steep for Hazelburn. That's, wow. And start living at Party Source. There you go, Dustin. It's a solid choice. Just live at Party Source. I know you used to live there. Probably not so much anymore. Huh.
I cannot believe how much that Tobermory is holding up.
It's pretty shocking how good that is, yeah. I'm sure everyone probably got the regular town and probably disappointed.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's the original. They reopened in 93. That's a 94 bottle. That's one of the first ones coming off the stills.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They were right on.
Oh, nice, Dustin. What did you buy for $700? A couple bottles? I'm guessing that's probably what you got, knowing you. Yeah, that's true, Jason. That's what I've noticed is that is the better way to the overseas right now with our dollar to pound ratio is quite good. Ooh, Pinot Noir. Ooh, I bet that's really good, Larry. I bet that's really nice. 4 bottles of Lucky 7 14-year. I'll have to have Perot bring over his on Saturday for my birthday. I know he got one. I'll have to ask him to bring it with him, so see how that one is. I keep hearing about it, but I haven't tried it. 51.4%. Very nice. So apparently it must be pretty great then, Dustin, if you got 4 bottles of the same thing. I don't know, because that's... Do we even get Lucky? I know it has Specs sometimes gets that brand. The Lucky 11 or whatever that is.
I have not seen that in about a year or so.
Oh, in the year, okay.
Yeah. But I think you're right. I think that's where it was.
Ooh, a 20-year Longrow? Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a sleeper.
Wow, that's pretty nice. Can't really go wrong with that. Yeah, I know local barley's always good. Interesting. Yeah, we really just don't get anything, really. I mean, Springbank is pretty much dried up here almost completely because you guys got those 15s there, a few months ago? You got the 15s and
From who?
Springbank?
Yeah.
And that's the lot. I haven't seen
couple
any
10s there was rumors of some 12 casks, but they never showed up.
Oh. Yeah, those things, I mean... Oh, Daffmill's good. I have tried a couple. I don't have a bottle of Daffmill.
That's Ralphie's favorite.
But I do have a couple of samples of Daffmill that I've been given. It's quite nice.
It's a beautiful bottle.
I know where you can... I think there's I want to say it's Pogo's in Dallas. I think carries it. But I think that's the only place I've ever heard of it being carried around here. Octomore 13.1. Yeah. Oh, do you guys still have all your Octomores? You guys sold them all already?
13.1 and 13.2.
That's what's left?
That's it. 3 are gone.
Okay. Surprised. Those are the most expensive ones, too.
We only got 3 of them.
Yeah, you got 3 each. Yeah, because I talked to Justin. So Justin is one of the main reps for Bruichladdich, and he said 13.2 is the one that was his favorite because it's usually the travel retail, but it's a sherry cask.
The Oloroso.
Yeah, the Oloroso. He said that one is the one you need to get. He said that and the this year's Isla is the one I need to get. So I was like, all right. And I trust him since I've known Justin for, 5 years at least now. So he hasn't said me wrong yet. So I'll take Justin's word for it. That's good to know. The Lucky Ford jumped $20 higher this year from Memphis store pick. Okay. Oh, nobody, Sam. We were just talking about it. We don't have anybody. I know you know somebody at Alexander Murray, but we don't have anybody that I know from Alexander Murray. But that is, I know you. I think didn't you go to their house or something, Sam? To Alexander Murray's thing. Pretty sure you did. You told me about going there. It was like freaking amazing. The pictures I know you sent were fucking something else. So it is very cool. 13-1 is your preference. Okay, Sam. Cool. Good to know. Hey, Marty, there's Whiskey Knows. You can check out Marty's channel. Check out Marty's. And, of course, check out Sam's as well, the St. Thomas Spirits. Check out his channel as well. Very nice. That's right. You went to Stats. You went to the host everything. So it was very, very cool. Yeah, maybe someday we'll try to get him on for sure. Because, like I said, we did 10 of them tonight. We probably have another 20 or so we could do, but you can only drink so much. So, plus work the next day and all that fun crap. So,
Ruins everything.
And you have to be sober for work. It's preferable.
Or good at hiding it.
And to drive, I work from home, I guess you wouldn't really matter. But I gotta drive. And I have to be responsible. Because I have people, that underneath me and all that fun stuff. So
Perfectly sober.
it will be in poor form to do so. I think it would be bad.
Tobermory is better overall, but this Cragganmore, I think we kind of gave it somewhat of a bum rap. It's not bad.
Mm-mm. There's no bad ones.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Cheg 23. Nice.
That's a good one. I've heard a couple of people say that.
That's nice. Even since you were super drunk on it. Well, that tends to be how it usually goes with too much drinking. You generally avoid those things for a long time. It's kind of like in college, you drink too much tequila, but it's $10 all you can drink. That ends poorly.
Too much sugar.
And never really drank cheap tequila ever since. And that's been a good thing in my life. Yeah, we're almost done. Do you need something?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Well, I'm sorry, I don't have any food. But you can go downstairs and eat something, though. Okay?
No.
Yeah. Sorry, Violet says apparently she's hungry. Oh, this is Erik. He's also a somm. Sam, he's at level 1. So he's here. He brought 5 of his over as well. Oh, you filled a coffee mug with it? Holy crap! No wonder you got drunk. This was a poor decision there, Sam. Poor decision.
Poor decision.
These are things that you should definitely not do in life: is fill anything with a coffee mug and drink it, unless it's coffee. Okay. They suck at Scotch picking, but they do well in bourbon. Well, it happens. Yes, a poor decision. Feed her some Scotch, won't be hungry for long. Well, they frown upon that bourbon, when she's 10. So I don't think that's a good idea. Then I'd have a sick child, and it would be very bad.
Why?
Because I'm not cleaning that up.
Clean up what?
All right, shh. Can't have Southern Comfort ever again. Well, it's not really losing anything not having Southern Comfort again. So,
Never to return there.
I cook in coffee mugs sometimes. I've made some desserts in them. Nice single servings. Well, that's true, Dustin. But there probably wasn't too much booze in that, most likely. So that's probably what. Say do it on camera. Well, that's true. I would never do that. That would be really stupid. Alrighty then. So, I don't know. I think our time is very limited until she comes back and hurts people. I do know who that is, Sam. But yes, he is sadly passed away. Very nice person, though. Well, no booze when cooking, just chocolate goodness. Oh, there you go. See? Solid choice. Well, before my ravenous child there decides to rain hell on this stream, we should probably get off and see you guys next week. Ah, there you go. A sample of the Lottie deck. Very nice. That's awesome, Sam. All right. Well, it's been awesome. Appreciate seeing everybody, and we will see you guys. Like I said, next week's probably a short little stream because it's Halloween, and after that, so we'll see you guys all next week. So cheers, everybody. Thanks, all right. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.